about narcissistic people is like they fucking ruin your life, man. Because like I just woke up and I was thinking about this. I'm not upset that I lost a friend. I'm upset that I'm not going to get my time back. I wasted 10 years of my life with a narcissist. And I'm never going to get that time back. Out of all the things I could have done, I could have done something different. And she fucking took that from me. And then here I find out later that she's a Satanist, a fucking devil worshiper, possibly a lesbian, into polyamorous stuff, and, you know, like tons of other weird shit. I don't know what happened to her in the mental institution, but she went full mental. And the thing is, there's nothing wrong with being a lesbian. There's nothing wrong with being polyamorous or whatever. But like, this is coming from a person who literally was raised Buddhist, right? Then went agnostic. And then now is a Satan worshiper. It doesn't make sense. Like, you know who also was a Satan worshiper? John Wayne Gacy, the 44 caliber killer. Those were Satan worshipers, and they killed people and raped kids. So yeah, it's fucked up. I'm not saying all Satan worshipers are bad people, but like, I mean, come on, that's weird as shit that you would go through that. I'm just disappointed in her. Like, I mean, I found like evidence of like when a girl does like a baby voice to her like other past relationships, I found YouTube videos of all these things of past relationships she did. And when a girl does that baby voice, it's because she's trying to lure her victims. That's how she gets her victims. She does it on purpose to get them and get where she does what she wants. And then I found out that narcissists also lack empathy. And I noticed that right away. Like, not right away, but like much later, I started realizing this girl's not right, because I told her my feelings about having feelings for her at the bookstore. And I'm not going to mention names or locations or whatever, but like I, told her I had feelings for her much years later, like 6 years later. And all she did was give me a side hug. That's not a normal response. If I told that to any of my other friends, like I told my one friend that a long time ago from high school, she said, hey, I really appreciate that you said that. You're really sweet, but I don't have emotions towards you. And she goes, we don't have a lot in common. She goes, I appreciate how kind you are and how good of a person you are. She goes, but the thing is, I'm very religious and you're not. And I think you're a great guy and you'll find someone, but you're not my type, but I still want to be your friend if that's okay. And I said, yeah, that's perfectly okay. I appreciate you being honest with me. That's a friend. That's a friend. My other friend didn't even do that. She just said, I had a feeling, and then gave me a side hug at the bookstore. That's it. That's not a normal response. That's what a narcissist does. And then when her friends from the nurses station came up to her to say hi to her, she brushed me off to the side as she said hi to them. How fucked up is that? And then I noticed every time she took a picture of me and posted it on her Instagram or whatever, I asked her about it. I go, hey, how come you got pictures of everyone else on your Instagram but not me? In other words, I was an embarrassment than everyone else to make it look like, everyone else was good for her audience because she has like 3,000 followers. She was trying to be a social media influencer to gain followers and attention, for the makeup, like what's that called? The makeup line that does you know, the whole stupid thing where it's like you have to do sell makeup to people, the row something. And then she was trying to like do the beach body thing for a while. It was ridiculous. And then she goes, okay, I will. So she does and tells everyone how great of a friend I am and how much she loves me and how much of a brother I am to her. And then she posts that picture, but you could tell I'm the one who looks, you could tell by the image that I look uncomfortable in the picture. And she has this huge smile on her face. And then years later, I realized, wow, it was fake the whole time. Like, what a fucking bitch. Like, that is so typical. Like, that's what narcissists do. It's all about them for attention. It's nothing about us. And then I would did a little investigation work because I was curious because I was telling my niece on her birthday, do you remember my friend that we went to, did things together and, we did all these things together or whatever. And she said, yeah, I do. And I gave her advice and just said, look, don't ever let someone disrespect you or don't ever let someone, not love you for who you are because you don't deserve to have someone like that in your life. And I was curious, so I made another account on LinkedIn. She lied about the whole fucking thing. She does not speak 5 languages. She only knows English, Thai, and a little bit of Spanish. She does not know fucking Russian. She does not know Japanese. She only studied a little bit of Japanese with her husband before she cheated on him with this friend. Oh my God, that's classic narcissism. You're trying to act like you know all this shit on your resume, and she lied on her fucking resume. And then she said that she worked at this one company, which isn't true. She said that she did all this nursing stuff for all these other companies, which isn't true. And then she said, and she never even told me about these other jobs that she had. She is such a narcissist. She lied about all this stuff. And yet, who was the one who helped her move to her apartment when she cheated on her husband with this friend? I did. I helped her move. And she was crying. She was all appreciative. But then once that was over, guess what happened? Oh yeah, she stopped coming over. Stopped talking to me. And then what was the thing that she did? Oh yeah, she kept coming to my house, driving, going, nice house. And then she did weird behavior. Every time she would come over for my birthday to bring me something for a gift, she had to publicly display it in front of everybody. Like it was a facade. Oh, look how nice of a friend I am. I got him a tiramisu and marijuana for his birthday. But every time she did that, she always had to bring her fucking cuck boyfriend over. The cuckold. Yeah. The guy that she cheated on. Yeah, she had to bring the guy over. That boyfriend over. He had him in the car, which I thought was weird. I thought that was the weirdest thing. I met him one time and I thought that was the weirdest thing. Why would you have him in the car? Why would you do that? And she always crossed boundaries. She didn't even care about boundaries. I told her, look, I think he's a creep guy. And because she lied to me. She lied to me and said that she felt he was coercing her to choke him during sex. And I thought that was assault. I thought that was creepy. Turns out that was a lie. They both were choking each other during sex. That was a lie. She lied about almost everything. That's why I would never be friends with someone like that who's a fucking liar. She's a fucking cunt. she's a lying fucking cunt. It's crazy how like on her Twitter and whatever else, like she follows all these amazing people, and it's like, you're not even an amazing person. You're a liar. Everything about you is a lie. You act like you're this kind, loving person, and you're not. You cheated on your husband with his friend. You're a homewrecker. It's crazy to me. And I went to your wedding. And then in the course of 10 years, I paid about $247. I did. And I don't care about the money. It's just, I was being a good friend, just trying to help out. And then one time I helped her out when she was broke and she was basically, going looking for an Airbnb because she was, kicked out of the house because of cheating. But that's her own damn fault. So I'm just saying that's what narcissists do. They don't look at the problems that they do. They don't care. So, God. Yeah, and then she doesn't tell you that she tried to stab her boyfriend and his brother. So she ends up in a mental institution for a month, and she came out and she's not the same person anymore. They don't even tell me that part until after. And then her ex-boyfriend told me that. He said that's why she went to a mental institution, because she was going to go to jail for stabbing them. And that's why she went to a mental institution for a month. Because if she didn't, she was going to go to jail. They gave her a choice, which I thought was nice. They gave her a choice. So she took a knife and started swinging at them and had a mental disturbance with the medication she was on. And yeah, so she went to a psychiatric. I'm assuming she flipped out over her dad and the cheating and everything. So yeah, she probably felt like she couldn't be my friend anymore either. So I don't know. And then, she also pulled down her pants in front of me in the kitchen and then told me, I'm like you now, whatever the fuck that means. She had cuts all over her legs from her nails. When her dad died, she was not the same person. So, I mean, I feel bad. I feel bad that she, did those things or whatever. But like, I don't miss, what I miss the most is I miss my time. I miss my time. I shouldn't have been her friend. If I would have known how narcissistic and cruel and evil she was, I would have never been her friend. But honestly, nobody should ever be her friend. Nobody should be around her. She's not a nice person. That's why I made this video, because I just want to talk about how narcissistic people, you should really stay the fuck away from them. They're very cruel people. They're mean. They're violent. I regret that I had feelings for her. I regret that I, tried to kiss her once. Because I had feelings for her. I mean, I'll admit it. She's gorgeous. Okay, she's a gorgeous girl, and I thought she wanted to be with me or whatever, but that was the misconception. It's crazy because she told me if I lost weight, if I had a car, if I had a job, she would go out with me, yet she dated a person on the spectrum who has no car, literally no car, and he was fat. That's a hypocrite. That's what pissed me off so much about her. She literally dated a guy on the spectrum who was fat, okay? Dated a fat Mexican guy who has tattoos. And that was the other thing that made her a hypocrite. She used to tell me all the time she didn't like people with tattoos. She didn't like guys with beards. And yet she dated a fat guy with somewhat of a beard, was a Mexican guy, who had tattoos. It doesn't matter if he's Mexican, I'm just saying. A Mexican guy, he's fat, has tattoos or whatever. And, and they fucked all the time. And they got stoned all the time. That's the thing. They always got high on marijuana. I don't know if they did any other substances. I don't know if they did anything else. I have no idea. It's possible. I mean, I don't know. I only do marijuana. And then I've been prescribed by my doctor, my pain clinic, of Norco for my back, pardon me. But that's about it. It's just, I don't know. It frustrates me. I'm like, hey, at least I didn't fucking, cheat on my husband's friend. But whatever. Fuck me, right? I mean, to a degree, everyone can be a bad person, I guess. I made the mistake that I, fell in love with her and I tried to kiss her. So that's my bad. Yeah. So, I just, but yeah, basically I'm trying to say, stay the fuck away from narcissists. Cause they will destroy your life. So yeah, I went into my past accounts, and then I blocked her other accounts, and I just was like, enough. Fuck this psycho. I don't want anything to do with this woman. And then one time I went and another, on other accounts and looked at her picture that she changed. She gained weight, and she changed her hair, and oh my God, she looks crazy. She literally looks crazy. She doesn't even look like the same person that I remember. So yeah, it's shocking, man. It really is shocking. It makes you where you're like, it just makes you go, holy shit. This is who she is now. So it's sad. It really is. But you know what? A lot of times these parents, they teach their kids this toxic behavior. What happens is parents teach their kids this narcissistic behavior, and it can happen in any race, any religion, anything. So it's ironic because her family is Buddhist, and yet they're not supposed to prize their possessions, and yet they do. They drive Mercedes, they drive BMW, they go to the temple and act like these good moral people, and then they're the fucking dickheads on the planet. They shun their trans child, and then their fucking the boyfriend, and then yet they they don't even talk to them in 5 years. Oh, and now he's coming around because of the daughter, because the husband's out of the picture. Fuck off. This whole family does a whole circle jerk. The whole family is narcissistic. The only reason that my ex-friend is over in that house, right, with her brother and shit, is for one reason only: money. That's it. Money. That cunt is only there for money. That's it. Because I guarantee you, because she has bipolar depression, which she has confirmed to me, and she's been, to seeing a therapist and whatever, and seeing a shrink and everything, and they prescribed her medications. The doctor has prescribed her medications such as Wellbutrin and whatever else. I wouldn't be surprised if her bipolar depression got so severe that they actually had to put her at that house, and they put her on Social Security. Because Social Security you can get if you have severe cases of bipolar disorder. I get it because I'm autistic, so I get money because I am on the spectrum. But I wouldn't be surprised if she got it because of that. She was out of work for over a year. She couldn't even become a nurse anymore. So I wouldn't be surprised if she got on that fucking money, on that gravy train of SSI, and then giving money to her brother. I wouldn't be surprised. So that's the only reason. The only reason they have her there is for money. Otherwise, they would kick her ass out. They don't really love her either. That whole family is fucking narcissistic. That whole family acts like they love you and they care about you, and they just care about money. They only care about money. They're assholes. I mean, the aunt is super nice and everything, and I don't understand Ty at all, but nah, I mean, the brother and the brother-in-law are fucking dickheads. They called me to tell me off and go, you're not friends anymore. I'm like, can't she tell me that? Why does it have to be you? Like, that's a dickheaded thing to say. And then they act like they're the heroes calling me. And then I'm like, by the way, and I'm like, hey, motherfucker, you're acting like you love her and care about her. Where were you 5 years ago, motherfucker, when you guys weren't there taking care of her and being there for her and acting like the good hero brother when I was there for her when you weren't, motherfucker? Go fuck yourself, asshole. Fuck you. Seriously, fuck those clowns. Seriously, those fuckers are the biggest pieces of shit ever. They act like they're these, like, oh, we're these loving gay couple. We're these good people. No, they're not. They're narcissistic jackasses. They're cunts. Oh my God. They're assholes. They stopped talking to her for 5 years. Now they come around, they're like, oh, we love her, we care about her. No, you don't. You only want money. You're a narcissist too, just like her. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. You're just like her mom. You're just like her mom. Her mom's an asshole too. I've seen the way she treats her. I've seen the way she treated her when she tried to become a nurse practitioner. Give me a break. You're all dickheads, every one of you. Fuck off. Like, this whole family, this whole fucking narcissistic family is just fucking horrible. Seriously.